Hey Queen, the next lesson I want to teach you is knowing your worth. How many people settle for less than they deserve because they don't know their worth? You may say, hey, I'm a boss chick. I got this. I know my worth. Okay, all day, every day, never accept less. But then if we look at your life, will it reflect that? If we looked at your mindset and your thoughts, if we could just open it up and it would be like a book and we read it, what would it say? What story do you tell yourself? So when we talk about self-love, we have to make sure that we're really practicing it, because really you can't hide it. It's not like one of the things, it's like fake it till you make it. Either you're doing it or you're not doing it. And the more consistent you are with it, the easier that it's going to get. But you have to know your worth. How do you know your worth? You might look at yourself and be like, well, I'm not what I think I should be. I don't have the education. I don't have the job. I made all these mistakes. I live with a lot of shame and regret. So I must not be worth anything. But the first thing you have to realize about self-love is that your worth is not based on the things you've done. It's not based upon who has rejected you or who said you're not worthy. You get to set the standard of your worth. You get to say, this is what I'm worth. I am not going to settle for less than this. And that's where we go back to setting the standards for our life and the boundaries for relationships. You have to know that you know, and no one can do it for you. You have to come to a place in your life where you decide, I'm worthy. No, I haven't done everything right. Yes, I've made a mistake, but I get to choose my price and my worth and say that I am worthy no matter what. And no one gets to tell me any different. And that's why self-love is so powerful. No one gets to determine your worthiness. No one gets to determine your value except for the one who created you, which is God. And he already said you're fearfully and wonderfully made in a story. Okay? So know your worth. And like I said, the first step to knowing your worth is knowing that it's not based upon your actions. It's not based upon your path. It's not based upon what people said about you. All that stuff is like, and and what I got to do with anything? Bye. You know, you got to start talking to the negativity like that, the naysayers like that. And yeah, I did this. And yes, I used to be like this. And okay, you got to get bougie with it, okay? Put your nose up in the air. And that was then, this is now. That was who I used to be. This is me. Okay? You got to talk to people like that. Talk to yourself like that so you can build that confidence. You don't care if it don't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like it. Say it. Believe it. And you will get there, Queen. I promise you. Catch you in the next video.